I found it by accident. A folded piece of paper tucked between the pages of her journal, lying open on the desk. At first, I thought it was just a to-do list. But when I read the first line, my chest tightened. Wake up without me. I stared at the words, wondering if they were just random thoughts or something much darker. That night, when I slipped into bed beside her, I couldn't shake the heaviness of those words. She slept peacefully, as though nothing was wrong. The next morning, I woke up alone. For a split second, panic seized me. I thought her wish had come true. I rushed through the house, calling her name. Then I saw her in the kitchen, making coffee, calm as ever. Relief washed over me, but confusion remained. Why would she write something like that? I decided not to confront her immediately. Instead, I observed. I watched her smiles, her laughter, her movements, looking for cracks in her mask. Days passed, and I noticed the little things. The way her eyes lingered on the horizon, the way her laughter sometimes stopped too suddenly. One evening, I gently asked, "Are you happy?" She looked startled, then forced a smile. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? Her words sounded rehearsed. My heart ached with the knowledge that she was hiding something. The paper haunted me. Wake up without me. It didn't feel like a joke. It felt like a cry for help. I began checking in on her more, making her tea, asking about her day, sitting quietly with her when she seemed distant. Sometimes she leaned into me, grateful for the silence. Other times, she pulled away, lost in thoughts she never shared. One rainy night, I couldn't hold back anymore. I took her hand and whispered, "I saw your list." Her eyes widened in shock, then softened with sadness. Tears filled them before she could speak. "I didn't mean for you to see that," she said quietly. "It was just how I felt in my darkest moment." My chest tightened. "So you wanted to leave? To disappear?" She shook her head. "Not exactly. I felt like you'd be better off without me. Like I was dragging you down." I held her hand tighter, my own tears burning. "Emily, you're the reason I wake up. The reason I fight through every day. Without you, none of this matters." She broke down then, sobbing into my chest. The weight she had carried alone spilled out into my arms. That night, we didn't just talk. We unraveled years of silence, fears, and doubts. I realized how often we assume our loved ones are fine, when inside, they might be breaking. In the days that followed, I made sure she never felt invisible again. I reminded her daily of her worth, her strength, and her importance in my life. Slowly, her smiles became genuine again. Her laughter returned, not forced but free. The list remained, folded away, but I kept it as a reminder, not of her pain, but of the moment we chose honesty over silence. Her wish to wake up without me never came true again. Instead, every morning we woke up together, stronger for having faced the darkness side by side. And I vowed that as long as I breathed, she would never feel like a burden. She would always know she was my everything.